Although... Okay. I feel it. Oh wait, where's all my... Huh. You know what? Actually, no. Take this little guy for a ride. It's my little vehicle. We gonna find some places to just dig, okay? Me, myself, and I. Actually, this is a bad idea. Look at my dig spot. I should have brought the big rover, actually. I should have brought the big rover. Because at least that would kind of sustain me. I think this could be pretty problematic. Because this could be very problematic. I'm gonna just dig through. How about that? I'm gonna just dig through this mountain. I'll be done with it. I should have brought my batteries. You know, just while it's charging. Still mine a little bit. Wait, is drilling in this game, like... Is a drill a thing in this game, like, to attach to anything? I never really thought about that until now, like... Drill strength... Wait, but can you put a drill on your vehicle? Is that a thing? Can you... Can you do that? Is that a thing? Tractor, trailer... Is it a thing? I don't think so. Maybe I'm just like... Probably not, right? That'd be too easy. Not to say that this game is easy, but I feel like that would make it way too easy. It's like, oh, you know, you just drive through a mountain instead of going around it. That'd actually be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I would love to drive through a mountain. Yeah, I should have brought a battery pack. Am I gonna be able to get out of here? Oh, this was a terrible mistake. This is a terrible mistake. Get out. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Digging my way through a mountain. Oh god, I hate this. This is problematic. I mean, without power, I can still, like, dig in the soil, not the rock, so this is not that bad. This is not that bad. It could be worse. It's just very dark. It's just very dark. Which I guess I could just... If I'm just gonna be digging soil and I want to do it for a long period of time, maybe I should just take off my drill mod. That way I can just drill infinitely. Right? That'd probably be the play. I don't have to keep stopping every now and then, just simply because I ran out of power. Highway. Hey, if I can make this really flat, you think I could just drive my large rover over it, like through the mountain? Oh, dude, that'd be sick. I'd be down. Yeah, I could just flatten this whole area and then just drive straight through. It'd be worth. That'd be totally worth. Oh, was that a... Oh, Wait, did I just rebuild something? Oh, am I full? Oh, I'm full. Okay. Let's go. Back home we go. Time to use the soil centrifuge. Wait. Okay. Let's see something real quick. This is fine. Here we go, BBs. Soil centrifuge. Here we come. I just realized that, okay, it's not gonna make it any easier for me. What? What? Oh, it's like sticky. Oh god. What a weird thing to look at. Okay, you know what? Before I do that, because since I don't have any medium storages to hold anything yet, I'm gonna just take these, pile them in the truck real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some medium storages and put it on here. Actually, should I get the big boy? Well, if I'm gonna... Okay, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna grab the big boy then. I'm also gonna take this. I can... Okay, perfect. Perfect. Can grab this. Put it there. It's a whole bunch of medium storages that I actually have to kind of recycle because I don't have any more... I don't have any more of this stuff, so... Do you think I can get rid of the buggy? I think I can get rid of the buggy. Can you scrap that? very useful. I'm gonna need more resin. I mean, the only thing that I might do on this file is maybe just farm essentials like resin and stuff like that. Still got a whole planet to explore on this planet. And on the moon, there's a lot of resin, so surprising, right? I wish you could quick grab things. Okay, actually, let me move this trailer because I don't want to have to keep walking over it. The devs make sure make sure every essential resource is on every planet and moon. Makes sense. Hold on, let me examine. What did I need? Quartz? Yes. You only get 4 pieces of quartz? I love this sound. It's like soda. Okay. But I mean, I would assume that on the moon it's a lot. Like a lot. Here, it's okay. I mean, there's a lot of it, but... I hate how you have to click it. Okay, go again. This is not bad. I mean, this is better than going down to the depths of the earth and trying to find stuff, right? Let me grab the trailer from here. Oops. Well, actually... No. Actually, yes. Oops. Can I connect it like this? Hold on. I was in the middle of a speedrun when they removed the F function. So you can say I'm pretty annoyed. I feel it. Stealth, I feel it. I feel that 100%. Like, I might not do, like, speedruns like you do, but, like, I feel that 100%. I'm gonna take one of these. Yeah, you're right though, it is really annoying. Even right now I'm like suffering trying to get it done. It's just not the same. It's not the same. It's just like, it feels like you've lost some functionality, I think. I think also just because we've gotten so used to it, right? Like, we've all gotten so used to it. That it just like, it feels like you're losing your arm, basically. I hate having to like, click it. I was on track to getting a chemistry lab and atmosphere condenser in about 6 hours and RTG in like 7. Dang! You're balling over there, man. But that's pretty cool, though. Speed running through this game. Whew, look at that. You're right. This is so much better when you do it like this. Actually, I should have those refining, huh? Let me... Whew. I was like, yeah, that's about right. That one's almost done too. Actually, let me try this. Organic. Dude, these are really fat, man. Like, holy crap, look at how much bites we have. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Okay, I'm gonna go get more of these. Yeah. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. Back to my digging hole. I was off planet from a fresh start in about 3 hours. I mean, to be fair, if you know, like, once you kind of know how to aim for things, I feel like this game can be a little bit predictable. As long as you know what you're doing. Yo. Hold on. Hold that thought. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is my game glitching? Did y'all see that? It looks like I can, like, see through? Okay, that's a glitch. Because I think there's rock there. Wait, but I'm, like, looking through the wall. Y'all saw that, right? Look. Look at that. There's apparently zinc right there. Huh. Interesting. It looks like wherever there's rock, it glitches for everyone in scenes sometimes. Yeah, that's a kind of a problem. Not completely game breaking, but like that seems like a problem. This is my murder hole right here. It's literally a cave to like nowhere. Is it, wait, would you consider that game breaking? I don't know. It's not really a game breaker. It just is kind of annoying. Gotta fill up my oxygen tank. Oh, you can plant? The problem is that I don't want to accidentally fall into a hole, but then thinking that it was a glitch, so I'm gonna stay away from that. Just an inconvenience? Yeah, because it's like, I don't want to accidentally fall in there and die, thinking that it, like, was just a glitch, when actually, in reality, it is a hole. Wait, so does the drill mod make you drill faster? Because it uses a lot of electricity, and I don't like that. Because if I'm just digging, I kind of want to go on infinitely. Hi-ho, hi-ho, off to work we go. Brum, 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 brum. I feel like a dwarf right now. I mean, most days I do, but especially now. Just, you know, minding away. I mean, I guess to make it less ugly, I guess I could have just gone a little bit underground and started digging a hole randomly. But, you know, who wants to do that? I guess it would also help to bring some tethers along, right? So I just can keep digging. But who needs tethers when you can just suffocate? Because it can last a long time. I'm almost there. I got maybe a little less than 2.5 tanks left. I'd say that's pretty good odds. I think I could probably finish it. Ooh, if I don't fall into a murder hole. Okay, got a little more. Okay, got last one. This is fun. I'm just kind of like digging in circles. But this works, right? Oh, we're done. Okay, cool. Wow, we actually dug in really far. Oops, my bad. My bad! Dear, I love my tractor. I love it! Come on. So I used to go. Oh my! Stop. Because I don't really normally like. Right. Oh, I don't like this remapping. I know that you guys hate it too, but like. It's even more so, like, annoying on controller. Okay, here we go, BBs. I really have to get used to it. It's like a soda can. Why is this here? I'm just gonna put this on the floor. Oops. Stop! Oh my god. It's trigger. Making cotton candy? Hell yeah. Just spitting out that cotton candy. Okay, so it's actually very useful. Like digging in the soil rather than trying to go down and finding plots of it, I guess. But now I kind of have this big monstrosity mountain hole. Okay, how much do we have? Look at how much bites we have now. I think we could essentially just research, like have research for everything now. But it's good to have just research up the wazoo. No, why did you do that? Quartz. More cotton candy. This is really fun though. See, 6 batteries is good enough to power all these things running simultaneously at full power. I didn't do any math, so I feel like to really make this super efficient. Oops, I should have left that there. Yeesh. That's okay. I think you can do maybe one more. Because I have one more canister here. Soil centrifuge is very useful. Very, 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 very useful. Very, 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 very useful. I wish there was like a conveyor belt or something. Constant. Okay, I think there's enough for one more, and then we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Looking good, looking good. Okay. I can go for some more. It's too bad that your wind turbines don't really work when you're driving. You know, that would make a lot of sense. Okay, here we go. Back to digging. stuck. Oh my gosh, is that a murder hole? Almost. Feels like one. Hi-ho, hi-ho, off to work we go. No, seriously, it does feel like I'm just like in the mountains. Just digging, 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 digging. Okay, we got one full. Like a whole backpack of canisters is very useful. Are we going through the mountain right now? Uh-oh. That's not good. It looks like we broke through. Oops. That was not what we planned. Let me get a little bit closer. Oopsies. Oopsies. Fill it. Fill it. I did not mean to actually puncture through to the side of the mountain. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could just make maybe like a closer entrance. Like maybe I could dig down. I'm also running out of air soon. I should make it flat so that my tractor can be in here. I'll work on that next. Oh jeez. Did I really build this thing here? Oh. That's really problematic. Hold on. How do I want to do this? Why did I plant that there? Oops, I'm like using my resources. Okay, looks like we're flattening everything. Gotta flatten, gotta flatten, gotta flatten, gotta flatten. It's problematic. Oh, you know what? I can build one more canister. Really wanted to. Okay, you know what? Let's bring the tractor down. I think we're good now. Energy-wise, at least. There's also enough space. Wait, what the? Hello? There we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Layer by layer. Layer by layer, layer by layer, layer by layer. kind of wish there was a follow feature. Like your vehicle could follow you, but I guess that would also be pretty problematic. Fill the canisters with soil. Fill the canisters with soil. I think we're about to hit a rock, though. So this could also be very problematic. I mean, we are digging into a mountain. If I really wanted to be super productive at this, I would have just dug straight down. Built myself a murder hole and just, like, dug straight down. Oh. Oops, hold on. Yeah, there seems to be less grass in this area. More rock. So I might need that drill. I might need the drill mod. It'd be very useful in this area. Yeah, it looks like we're hitting rock. Behind this resin that we just found. Looks like it's just rock. So... okay. Let's go. Out of the murder hole we go. Sun is coming up, sun is shining. Okay. Okay. Seriously? The sound effects? Look at that, soda pops. Right? Actually, would it be possible to... I want to try something. Since we're waiting for that. Back it up, back it up, back it up. I want to try something. Would it be possible to stick this? So I just want to move it a little bit. Oh, you can. Yo, I just want to move it. Like, 2 feet. Oh, you can! Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. Why would you be able to use that? That's so weird. That's like obscene. I gotta get this ready now. Turn this off. This ready. Hey Ken, how's it going? Oh, Harry's doing well. He's taking a nap right now. He shouldn't be, but he is. I honestly think he's just prepping for tonight, because usually right when I go to sleep, he's, you know, he wakes up and he just does his thing at night. He likes it better when it's like completely dark, which includes any source of light. Like, it has to be like completely dark. But you both having a good night? Hello, chat. Today's been pretty quiet, so can't really complain too much. But how are you doing? Is that all the medium-sized? It is. Oh, okay. This will be the last set then. I guess I can't really do anything else? I don't have enough space. Okay, that's a tiny bit problematic. Tomorrow's Friday? Good. Yeah, I'm happy tomorrow's Friday as well. I don't have any more storages. I basically kind of have to wait for this to finish. And then we should be good to go. We got a lot of research done today. Link not found. Is that link really not found? Hold on, give me a second. Oh, you know why? You have to take off the... Okay, hold on. Let me fix that real quick. I have to take off the... For some reason, it links you to, like, the... With the, like... Somehow that link also added, like, the period at the end of that sentence. Even though it's not supposed to. Let me fix that. Give me a second. I thought I fixed it last time, but I guess it didn't work. Where is it? Alerts. Alerts. Q. Let me fix it real quick. Keywords. Notices. There you go. You want to be the best there ever was. There we go. Should be good to go now. Just delete the period. Oops. So we have all this. Yeah. Yep, no problem. I was trying to figure out which link it was, but guess we found out now, didn't we? Hell yeah. Oh wait, what else can we mine out of this? Because I think... Oh, actually, let me put this back. Yeah, we need more resin, unfortunately. I still can't believe you can pull this thing with the tractor. Like, that shouldn't even be a thing. So we got the soil centrifuge going. Good. Actually, that's actually very useful then, because if we need to, we can disconnect these guys, use the tractor, and like be super maneuverable to like maybe move some of these trailers around. Hold on. Can I hook up from the front still on this? Probably not. Like if I hook up, oops. It's like a tiny little vehicle. Like if I hook up like this, do you think I can pull it away? I could probably. Let me check. Dude, that's so funny! This shouldn't even be possible! That's so funny. Oh my god. Dude, that's actually really funny. Like, why would you even need that? Like, for example, this, I needed to move it earlier, and I just, like, backed into it. Oops, hold on. I think that might be too close. so funny. Why would you need that? Like, look at this. Like, if I need to move this to like storage or something, like let me move this over here. Disconnect. Park it. Get back in. Move my vehicle. Oh my gosh, that's so funny! Let me move this tractor trailer as well. That's so cool, right? I'm telling you guys, this game is something else. This game is really something else. I guess I can't. Hold on. Let me disconnect it from this guy. And really just... I was like, can I? Tractors are useful AF, man. We got a Froakie, nice! Dude, this is great. I'm actually really enjoying this. Actually, probably the best option is to turn them into them here. Because that way I can hook up to this electricity instead. Like, hold on, let me try something real quick. Let me move my helium. I mean, not helium, hydrogen. I had like one random piece of hydrogen right here. There we go. Okay, so we're leeching off of our power grid. Oops. Okay, and then we're gonna build some wind turbines. Oops. Power up. Right, I did a lot of work today trying to reorganize the base. It's not like the cleanest, but it works. Definitely not the cleanest still. Like, it's pretty spread out. Like, if I was truly being like super like if I was actually really trying to make it super efficient, I would probably have moved everything a lot closer, but can't really help it. Like, I would personally probably move a lot of those storages maybe in this area so that I don't have to walk too much. Have you been to Zebra Planet? Which planet is that? I think we've been on most of them. There are some exceptions, but for the most part, I think we've been on most of the planets. Like, I don't think we've been on Aatrox yet because we just didn't have, we didn't have the atmospheric condenser yet. But now we do, so... God, that extra step to like, instead of quick grabbing it and highlighting it, it's so annoying. Yeah, we're leeching off our power grid right now to restore it, like to do this. Because if we were to be at the base, there's no backup battery. I mean, there is backup battery, but there's no solar power, so I don't have to worry about leeching my batteries. Because we can regenerate and have no problems right now. I think I'm gonna turn them all into turbines, because if we're gonna keep making new, like, if we're gonna keep making power plants on every planet, we're gonna need a lot of glass. We're gonna need a lot of it. Like, it's not even a thing. Like, it's not even gonna be like a question. We need it. Unless we have to make solar panels, then we'll need a lot of copper. Which in that case is a different story entirely. Because copper is a little harder to come by. I mean, unless we dig really deeply into Silva, like we did before, there was a lot of copper in the mushroom area. It's just that it's just kind of dangerous because we have to go down there, and I think there's a lot of toxic stuff down there, which could be problematic. And also we need to figure out the best way to get our rovers down there. If we can get our rovers down there, I feel like it would be a pretty good option. And maybe I'm gonna set one set aside. Like, maybe those last two sets, I'm gonna leave them as glass. Just because I'm probably just gonna need glass later on. Oops, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna need glass later on anyway. I don't know for what, right? Maybe for like solar array panels. Let me look. What do I need for solar arrays? Copper, glass, plastic, graphene. That actually might be pretty useful instead of building solar panels. Because I feel like it's the same amount of objects. Less copper to use. The only problem is that transferring like those solar panels, the solar arrays, they're considered, even boxed, they're level 3 or tier 3 slots. So that can be problematic. They're just like as big as a shelter. So my whole thing is, if we go to a planet that requires solar panels rather than, if it requires solar panels, then we're gonna have to bring one shelter, one solar array at first, and then when we come back, we have to establish another one, and then just bring a whole bunch of batteries. It's gonna be a really big mess, is what I'm thinking. Because at least with this, it's just maybe a little bit easier to get around. Look at how many solar. Look at that! Oh my god, that's really good. Because it looks like Novus has a lot of wind, so this might be more useful in the long run. Like this. I don't know what else we need to bring. Right? We're getting there, we're getting there. Slowly, ever so slowly. This looks good though. This looks really good. Oopsies. You know what? Oh shoot. The camera angles on here oh! God, camera angles on this game sometimes annoy me, but there we go. Oh god. Okay. So the batteries are here for that system. So again, it's a level... Okay, a large platform B. You put... So basically the essentials are you need to be able to put the batteries on the large platform, put 4 batteries on there, and then put the generators, which are wind or solar or both, depending on what planet that you're on, and then put them around it. And then on another panel, you basically want to connect those to whatever item that you want, and that's at a minimum, unless you build like a power base like this, where you have multiple things running at once. But I don't think we need that. Yeah, I don't think we need that. I really wish that you can move your starter base. Maybe I should suggest that. Like, I know that they don't really want you to do that, but I mean, once you have the option to package, maybe your first base wasn't even in a very good location like mine was. Mine was horrible. I want to just move it a little bit. Like, separate it just a smidge. Like, I don't want to be, like, so far away from my stuff that I built. Maybe I should just bring it back. You think that would be better? Like, a better option? To, like, just maybe bring that closer instead of having all of this, because I don't think I'm gonna fill this spot out. I mean, yes, this area is good for like my rovers, so like they have more room to kind of like spread out a little bit, but at the same time I'm like, do I really need this much space though? Like, I don't think I really need this much space. That's kind of the issue that I'm thinking. Like, do I really need this much space? Like, I could essentially maybe build it closer? Like, a little bit? I don't know. That's something to debate next time I play. For the most part. So I'm gonna need my batteries. Okay, and I think we're good. Grab my tether bundle. Yep. And I think we'll fill this with some more stuff, and then we should be good to go. Let me put the glass over here for now. But we've done a lot of organization. We put away most, if not all, of the items. At least put them in a easier way to look at them. I know it's not the most organized yet because we still have some of these medium storages lying around. I understand that, but we'll get to that eventually. I think the only thing that we have an abundance of is tungsten. That's about it. Everything else, you know, can't even fill an entire rack by itself. We got a lot of argon here. We got some nitrogen here, some hydrogen up here, iron, carbon, ceramic. Tungsten has its own panel, plus a little bit extra. We got aluminum here, lithium, zinc, some ammonium here that I need to put up. We got some titanium. Stop. Titanium here. I think this is titanium, right? Yeah, titanium. Got 2 things of titanium. Got literally two pieces of graphite left. Got some organics, quartz, a little bit of copper, some glass, I think that, some compound. Which is not, overall it's not that bad. I've seen worse. We were like starving before for items. I think the only thing we need to do is maybe get some more copper, and then other than that, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Because copper is required to make some solar array panels, and if we ever need to go to a sun-ridden place like maybe Calidor, I think has a lot of sun. So if we ever need to go to Calidor, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get some solar array panels over there, so that if we do build a base there, you know, it'd be a pretty good spot. I think also what I want to do is eventually get a lot of methane. Let me see what's required for methane. Because, not methane, what's it called? Hydrazine? I want to maybe like have just fuel plants. Hydrazine is hydrogen and ammonium. So we're gonna have to actually maybe farm out a lot of ammonium, because it's two ammonium plus hydrogen, which hydrogen we can get a lot of. That's not a big deal. Hydrogen is we have our atmospheric compressor all the way down there, so it's not our atmospheric condenser. We have it all the way down there. We can get it fine. You taking a chem set up there as well? For which one? For Calidor? I'm not sure if I don't know if I want to build out a base there yet, but as far as I'm concerned, everything I get is basically I'm just gonna grab it and go. Like I'm gonna bring it back here and then refine it here, because I have a setup here. It really depends. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm thinking in Calidor, I don't know. Actually, let me look. Yeah, in Calidor, I don't think we need. Actually, let me look. Calidor is hydrogen and sulfur. Actually, if we get sulfur, then that might be a useful thing, right? We don't really need to mine there, do we? Like, what's good to do in Calidor? Sulfur, right? Sulfur is probably pretty useful. Visenya, we only need lithium there. In all honesty, I think we just need to go to the moons. The moons have... Sapphirite is zinc, right? I don't know how to deal with that. Brock and Brad, thanks for the raid again. Coming in clutch with the raid. Welcome everybody. Wait, which one? And lots of copper. Which has copper? Here? DeSolo has copper? Welcome everybody to the stream. I appreciate you all being here. Oh, malachite. I didn't even see that. Malachite is copper, right? Oh, then Calidor is actually really useful. I think that might be our next stop for building a base, because today we built a base, like a very small one, because I didn't actually know if we needed argon, so we got a lot of argon, and yeah, so as requested from you guys last time, you guys were really like calling me out on my organization skills. So I cleaned up a little bit. I know it's not 100% yet. That wasn't kind of my goal today. I wanted to just get off planet. So we ended up going to Glacio. Is that how you say it? And we got some iron. And a few, like, things to research, and that was it. So, not too bad. Just spent a little bit of time off planet. But all in all, I just kind of wanted to stay here. Yeah, no, I know it was you, Brad. Okay, you were, like, making fun of my, like, my organization skills, because I literally just had all of these little, like, medium storages, like, all over here, just because I didn't have enough iron to build out those big boys out here. So now I built a few of them. I don't want to build it out yet. I don't really want to build out any more yet, just because I don't really have a lot of organized resources yet. So I just want to get maybe a little bit more and then stack it up. So yeah, I know it's a little spread out. I didn't really know how to lay it. I didn't know how I wanted to lay it out yet. I think our next goal actually was to not only go to Calidor, but maybe also go to Novus. I think we were, yeah. Looks so good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just wanted to, like, kind of put it away. Yeah, I just at the time didn't have enough resources to make any of the big storages. So for any of you guys so Brad, were you playing this earlier? because they just had a patch update recently, and the biggest concern that we all had was them getting rid of the F key, like one of the inputs. I'm so proud of you, Senpai. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I still have some work to do. Like, I maybe want to bring back that power plant that you see that's kind of back there. Maybe bring it in closer, like over here, instead of it being all the way over there. But we'll see. I have no idea yet. Hi, can I do turtle puns? Sure. Give me your best turtle pun. I like turtle puns. I like puns in general. Well, if they're good, I like them. Don't give me those dad puns, though. No dad jokes. Actually, did they fix the vehicle bug? Which one? The one where you, like, you can't move? No, they just made it so you move slower with F, but it's super small time to... No. The F key is, like, if you select something, like, say, like this, right? Like, say, okay, I'm not selecting it with this... Oh, shoot. Wait, I'm not selecting it with my cursor, right? I'm not selecting it with my cursor. But, like, I used to be able to quick pick up things with Y or F. You can't press F anymore. You have to physically hover over it and then press it. Right? You have to hover over it and press it. But for people who use controller, that's a big way to, like, kind of nerf you. Like, I actually have to, like, hold and press. It's if you click on mouse and keyboard, it's easy. But then you just have to, like, what if you're holding something? You have to, like, click it. Show them what you can pull to tractor. Oh yeah, so I learned this earlier. Yeah, we were doing some testing, and apparently I didn't know this. You guys might have known this already. But you can take the tractor and actually pull one of these big boys. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, I wonder if I can move it. I thought it wouldn't have enough power, but apparently you can. Oops, hold on. I gotta back it in. Yeah, I didn't know this. I mean, I'm sure that you guys would have known it already, but you can pull the big boys with the little tractor. So it's like, I didn't know that. I thought that was really cool. Very useful, I think. You can do 3 trailers. You can do even the big ones, but I think you would lose a lot of, like, productivity. I think using these as, like, mini cars to kind of move around your base is probably the best option. Can I read these? Hold on. It's fun to find out. Yes, it was very fun to find out. Let me read these. Hold on. I wanna read your jokes, your puns. What do you get when you cross a turtle and a porcupine? And also dad's jokes galore. Oh my god, a slow poke. What do turtles use to communicate? A shell phone? I've heard that one before. What does a turtle do on its B-day? It celebrates. What kind of photos does a turtle take? Shelfies. What do you call a famous turtle? A celebrity. Actually, that one's really good. I like that one. A celebrity. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are all here. This has been a fun day today. What do you call a turtle that cooks? Yeah, let me see. What do you know about the star band on the planets? I got told it tonight. Star band? What is that? Are those little purple things? Those structures? Wait, weren't you the one? What are star bands? A slow cooker? Aha! Wait, weren't you the one who told us about the little satellite thing? Is that not it? I don't know what a star band. If you look up in the sky, there's a thick band of stars. Like that? Yeah, right here. A thick band of stars. I don't really look up too much. Isn't that just like the stars in the thing? What does that have to do with anything? I thought that was just like maybe the galaxy in the distance. But what do I know? Alright. Thank you for your turtle. Thank you for your turtle puns. I really appreciate it. Those are fun. Always fun.